Vikings. I can never find them. Bro, where are they? Oh, right there. Alright.
Does he know your team?
Okay, 30,000 in the pocket, no change. Okay, I might pass the ball, but this is no game. Okay, all my girls, they love and hate me the same. Okay, so when I die, I ain't gonna be from old age. Somebody gonna want revenge, somebody might want it now. Right pocket got euros, left pocket got pound. Somebody gonna want revenge, somebody might want it.
This is the NFL on EA Sports as we welcome you to MetLife Stadium here in East Rutherford, New Jersey. This is the scene just before we came on air. This New York crowd fired up by the arrival of their G-men as they burst from the locker room. They're ready to go as the Giants get set to match up with the Minnesota Vikings. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
Hello, world.
Down. 10 logo.
Giants.
Jones fakes the give to Barkley. And his first pass here
almost
is going to
one-handed
fall
it.
incomplete.
Why he did
Golden
it.
Tate, his intended receiver. And it's second down. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. On the ground, this is Saquon Barkley. Looking to find a lane, but he can't. Reined in at the line of scrimmage. No gain on that one as it brings up a 3rd and 10. So now an early 3rd and 10 here on their opening drive. Now Jones from the gun, he'll throw.
Oh, he was wide open, good pass.
And they worked this well upfield across the 45. Last play they got stuffed at the line.
Push him back. Push him back.
At the 47-yard line.
Right there. 54. Right there. 54, Mike.
No! Oh
now
my
flags
God.
will come in. I think this one's going to be
You
on
got
the
me
defense
there.
for jumping. A free 5 yards as the defense jumps.
I know it's an anticipation game for them, but it's also a reaction game, and they reacted poorly on that one.
Ready.
After the penalty, they go with Barkley. And they'll get this just to the 47. 1-yard gain.
Felt me get a little jangly up there before that last play call, and then once it happened, I was like, oh, because it feels like almost a missed golden opportunity to take a shot in that position.
You think 1st and 5, maybe you go for a little more than a short run?
Almost a free down.
On 2nd down at 4, Jones. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Well, they were coming out of the 4-3 defensively. Pressure coming off that right side
Had to
from the
put some men on tape.
And that's the blind side of most quarterbacks.
He's a
If you're
good player.
right-handed, that's the side you don't see quite as well. And that's why you rely on your left tackle, maybe your highest-paid offensive lineman, to take care of you. In this situation, that didn't happen.
17 yards and a Giant first down. From Viking territory now, they'll come up 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line. Throwing Jones.
Intercepted.
It's hauled in by
Oh
Shepard.
my.
23
That was
yards,
a good
the final
pass.
tally. Pretty solid start for the rookie here on this first drive, Charles.
Able to have some confidence, step it back into the pocket, move around a little bit, find open receivers, and deliver. That just means his confidence is going to continue to grow because he's getting more and more comfortable with each completed pass.
Lucky. You got tight. You got tight right there.
Come on, say hi.
Switch gears. Switch five.
They go back to the ground now with Barkley. And he is going to
Try
be
to catch me
stopped
offside.
cold behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard there, and now
Is there no
second
flags
down.
on here? This gets old.
Maybe just a slight
flags.
detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11.
Watch the safety crease.
Jones operating from the gun. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by the former first-rounder Trey Waynes. Those INTs all sting, but you throw one in the red zone, I think especially as a rookie, maybe it stings a little bit more.
I think what you're saying is they don't all count the same, do they? Right? Interceptions in the red zone that you've given up points now, those are precious, so you have to learn from those
Let's take a
and
shot.
in a hurry.
Oh!
Looking for more there.
If that
on
number
first
23
down,
guy
but
wouldn't
this
have saw that,
throw
probably would have
downfield,
been an interception.
incomplete.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit.
What? I
Loosen
didn't
them
want to do
up,
that. Come
got
on.
back on their heels.
And this may be a carbon copy as he'll again be stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
We're gonna go.
On third down, Cousins.
Come on, run it,
escaping
run
the
it, run
pressure
it.
right. He may try to. The ball comes out.
Oh,
but this
out.
will
It's out of
fortunately
bounds.
wind up out of bounds. Pretty solid
Alright,
gain
you
of
wanna play
7
saucy
yards
like that? I'll
that
play
time
saucy
as he
like that.
scrambled, but now they face a fourth down.
My buddy's gonna get a
So
first
still
down.
a
My buddy.
scoreless game in the first, but they're going to go for this thing on their own side of the field on fourth down.
Thanks.
They'll
Cook.
run for it. Cook.
No, run, boy, run. No!
Boy, a
Oh
curious
my
decision
gosh.
to go for it.
Why didn't you
Doesn't
jump
pan
or
out,
something?
and that will force a turnover
My own
on
player
downs.
tripped me. I should have had that. That was mine.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw.
Let's
The
go.
defensive end, Daniil Hunter, drops him. And they weren't in zone coverage. They were in man, and each man did his job.
And that looked like vintage, old-school coverage, didn't it? Man coverage reminded me of an old Raiders team. They had a Hall of Famer at one corner
Oh,
and
my.
a Defensive Player of the Year at the other, and they just locked people down.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
And it is true. You can draft the fastest. You can draft the most athletic guys. But if they don't know the art of positioning, sometimes it's all for naught. In this case, in the right spot.
Looking for his receiver, sharp,
Even
and it's
better.
intercepted. Picked up by the former first-rounder Trey Waynes.
I
And
should
this
have
will
just
be
kept running.
returned to right around the 38-yard line.
I should have just
Second
kept running.
interception for him now here in this first half. And you got to think he's a rookie, Charles. How much does confidence start to become a factor?
I think that's a great question because that's what they're going to check on when he gets to the sidelines. The coach is going to check on, his teammates going to check on it because when you haven't done it before, it's not something that's part of you. You got to see how you're going to react. Let's see how he bounces back.
Yeah, because 2 interceptions for him in college and a half. I mean, that just didn't happen.
Catch it.
They
Oh,
try to
my,
throw
you
on
had
second
that.
down, but this one is incomplete.
Oh,
Brandon, looked like he had his
my.
hands on it for a moment, but let's face it, that was going to be a tough catch all the way because of the presence of the defense right there as he was trying
This
to
is my
haul it
lucky
in.
play.
Yeah, nice job to force the incompletion. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something
boy,
here on
better get
third
it.
down.
Come on, buddy.
Cousins. That's caught by the tight
He
end,
got
Aaron
it.
Smith Jr. He'll get 15 and a
Let's
Vikings
go.
first
He
down.
got it.
He's a rookie, and you don't want to get hung up on the word potential, but when you see him make catches like that, you keep thinking to yourself, he's good now. He's got a chance to be great with plenty of work.
Come on, catch it, boy, catch it. Oh,
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
You get a tight end like
See my
this, and
lucky
you know
play
he's
again?
used to dishing out punishment, but here,
Catch it.
he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, unable to hold on to the football.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Cousins, and that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down.
It's a lot of contact going on there, and in
Oh,
the
we have
end,
to get this.
unable to keep
We're
two
at the
hands on the
50-yard
football
line.
and bring it into his
50-yard line. A
body.
few yards to
Everything
even
looked
help.
pretty good until the finish. Cousins now from the 50.
Come on, buddy. Oh,
And that will be incomplete.
that should have been an
Certainly
interception
looked
all
like they were
day.
getting ready to convert there on third down, but what an effort to get his hand on that one, knock it away, and brings up a fourth down decision.
Colquitt on to kick as he sends it away. And a little too much mustard on that one. It hits a couple yards into the end zone. A missed opportunity there maybe to pin them back. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively.
Come on, get him.
2 drives, nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Daniil Hunter picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all
Wait, bro, you trying to quit?
I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
After the sack on first down, Jones gets this
nowhere
out to
to go.
Barkley. And he will lose yardage
Loss
here
of
back
24.
to his own 6. Call it a loss of 6 on the play. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long. Now Jones.
Safety.
And he's going to go down.
Safety.
He's backed up into the end zone, and this is going to wind up a safety. Well, we thought these two defenses, they might come to play. One has already come to play here. A safety for the opening points of the game.
That's a horrible kick.
Brandon, let's file this play away because if it turns out to be a tight game,
two people tripped on each
this
other.
could wind up being the difference. Now, that's the kind of return you're looking for. To get it to that spot on the field, that allows you to do a lot of things.
I've never done this play.
offense.
Let's try it.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive.
Well,
Well, what do you think? You get the ball off the turnover near the middle of the field. You take a shot here in the first play?
You know I'm big on that.
Yeah, I
love
never
when
want to
have
do
great
that
field
again. I don't want to do that
After a
today.
turnover, I feel like I might have a little bit off balance. I prefer to take a shot, but a lot of coaches will tell you only do it if you trust the guy who's got the football in his hands. Meaning, if it's not there, he won't force it downfield and maybe turn it into an interception. He'll go to the check down, go to a second option, and go ahead and take the play that's in front of him.
2 yards gets them back to where they started, but now 3rd and
Cook,
10.
you not know how to juke, or you just like, are faster than that.
Draw play, Cousins to Cook.
Truck him.
And this won't be enough.
Truck
A
him.
good secure tackle, and they stop him a few yards shy at the 46. It's a
He's gonna
7-yard
truck him on
run,
this
but
play.
it does bring up
4
4th
yards
down.
should be easy
Now
for you,
remember, they
Cook.
were unsuccessful earlier in this first quarter. Going for it on 4th. They're going to try a second time.
Come on, run, boy,
He makes it
run!
there. They stop him a few yards short of the line to gain. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Giants are going to take over in great field position. Off the bootleg. Jones looking for Shepard deep.
Right to me!
That'll wind up incomplete.
Right to
Trying to
me.
give his man room to run under it, but it's 2nd down. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to
Bro,
a 2nd and
that was
10.
an interception.
Jones now going to throw again. And this is Shepard
Okay,
on the catch.
that was a good pass.
And
That-
brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line.
Never make the mistake that the slot
And the
receivers,
first
especially the little
quarter.
guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness
Second
and
quarter,
speed,
maybe.
and they catch a lot of footballs, as we just saw there.
Jones now 5 out of 10, 50% throwing it. Not so hot, but he does have a first down. Looking to throw. Jones.
Intercepted. Ooh, good pass.
And that is incomplete.
Ooh,
He
didn't
couldn't
catch
hold
it.
on through the contact.
Ooh.
Brings up 2nd
He had
down.
that.
So he can't hang on, and as I watch that unfold, I
probably should've
remembered
been a
an
fumble.
expression that I've heard, maybe from you, I don't know, but you're going to get hit anyways, might as well hold on to the ball.
Right, you know a coach said that, right? Yeah. Not an actual player. Not a chance at all. Way easier said than done.
And nowhere for him to go again. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. The Giants on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 10.
Don't let him get it. Don't let him get it.
Jones.
Oh, my. Golden Tate.
Touchdown.
Oh, my.
Golden Tate. 30 yards. And the Giants have taken the lead.
And no matter how it comes about, when you get good field position, you have to make the defense.
Oh, you barely
pay.
made that, buddy. You
Short
barely made
fields
that.
usually make for good offense.
Extra point, hugged the upright a bit, but he gets it to go. And the lead is up to 5. It's a short kick, taking it to 15.
Run, boy, run. Why'd you run
Start this
backwards?
drive in
Wrong
pretty
way,
good
buddy.
shape
Wrong
as
way.
they get it up past the 30. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary
Run, boy.
football?
Come on.
Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover. Cousins on
My
first
favorite
down.
player hasn't got the ball all this game. I feel bad. No. Yes.
He's got it complete to Stephon
Diggs. Let's go.
Touchdown, Vikings.
The best play. Did you see that?
Stephon Diggs.
Best play in
56
NFL history.
yards. And the Vikings are going to retake the
He
lead.
tipped it and flicked it to his teammate and he
They
ran.
erased that deficit pretty quickly, did they not? A two-play drive.
What do we call that? Short-lived?
Let's go.
Very short-lived. 2 plays later, they're in the end zone and back out in front. We always talk about drives,
That's a good
don't
game.
we?
Good
Just
play.
2 plays
That was a horrible
count
kick
as a
though.
drive.
Not really, but that second play was so good. I don't care what we call it. It was enjoyable
It's
to
at the
watch.
15-yard
It's a
line.
short kick, taken to the
Chuck
15.
it.
And
Ooh.
he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now. But now a throw
Well, yeah,
on
3
first
men
down
there.
but it's incomplete.
No way he was
Another
catching
dangerous throw there, partner. I mean, he's already thrown 2 interceptions here in the first half. I don't know if you want to keep throwing up 50-50 balls, and you've had that kind of lack of success.
Yeah, absolutely. Very well could have been a 3rd interception in half number 1. To throw once more on 2nd and 10.
That was a horse collar.
And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 13 yards, good for a Giant first down. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Looking to throw. Jones. And the ball is out. Jones
Run,
got
boy,
hit and
run.
lost it.
Run,
And the
boy,
Vikings
run.
pick up the football. And he's going to score. It's a Viking touchdown. And Charles, look at the big fella. What a rumble that was. Not only to scoop it, but then take it the rest of the way for the touchdown.
And now you know they're going to have to hear about it from now on. The defensive backs, he's going to want to run with them, do their drills, the whole deal. He thinks he's the pace setter now.
It doesn't matter what happens in practice this week, he's smiling. And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
How do you do a fair catch?
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And they weren't on the sidelines for long, but I'll tell you what, I'm glad you and I weren't down there. We could hear the coaches from all the way up here. They were adamant, you've got to hold on to the football or else we have no hope.
Yeah, it's easy for me to laugh sitting up here, but you're exactly right. If we were down there, that message would have been received a whole different way. Because turnovers, they've been a big problem for them. Got to take care of the football. Got to hold on to it.
To throw again on 2nd down. Jones. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
That's very well timed there defensively because it's not a bad throw, but the collision came at the exact time he was reaching to bring in the football. Really, really well done.
Decent offense, just better defense. I think you're right. Got a man, Slayton. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. He got 29 yards that time. From Viking territory now, they'll come up 1st and 10 at the 46. Saquon Barkley running right. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. Tackle made by Eric Kendricks.
He has elite instincts from his linebacker spot. He's able to diagnose the run and flies in like a missile to stop that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Throwing on 2nd down. Jones. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
This has been a tough one for this offensive line. It appears almost like they've been on roller skates this entire game, the way they've been pushed around. 6 sacks given up in this one.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Danielle Hunter, my goodness, make that now 5 sacks for him in this ball game.
They're going for
really,
4th and
really
36.
turning in an incredible performance. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. And he's going to go
Sacked
down
again.
Danielle Hunter. And now possession's going to go over with a football at the 20-yard line. First down, here's the run with Cook. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. A solid pickup of 12
Go back
yards,
and pick
now
them
they're
ankles
knocking
up,
on the
buddy.
door. From the gun, here's Cousins. Oh, and this ball's tipped and intercepted. Picked off down near the 5. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Ready? 15, 1.
Here's Jones. Off-play action. And this is going to be caught. He won the fight for the football.
That was not caught.
A
No
really
way.
nice gain
That
of
was right in
25
my hand.
yards. A great job pulling that one in from a guy, as we know, who can really blaze. He's got a lot of speed.
And that speed can work for him so many different ways. Sometimes he just takes off and goes and just runs past people. Sometimes you get people to back off so far that you can catch everything underneath. But still, at some point in the game, you probably have to make some contested catches, right? Sometimes you have to go up and beat a defender for the football. He has that in his arsenal as well.
Showed it right there. And for the third time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked up by the former first-rounder Trey Waynes. And they take possession 2 yards away from midfield at the 48-yard line.
29 is the Mike 29. And we heavy on the edges, heavy on the edges.
Following the interception, Cousins. And that is incomplete.
Whoa.
Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. Second
That was
down.
online.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10.
It's fine. Cook
Cousins
will get all them
gives way to
yards.
Cook.
Never
And he is
mind.
met
If that number
quickly
8
in the
dude would have
backfield.
blocked,
Down he
he could
goes,
have
folded like a
had a
lawn
lot of
chair.
yards that play.
Anytime you call an inside running play, you just know there should be a lot of congestion there. You're counting on your offensive line to take control of the line of scrimmage. That didn't happen in this case, and that play got bottled up.
That's caught by Treadwell.
Let's go.
He'll get 15 and a Vikings first down.
And the key number on that play.
That's good to my man. I haven't thrown through all this game yet. I mean, he scored 1 touchdown, but that was not it. No, not him.
First down saves him from a
I mean,
3
he
and out.
got us a lot of
Give
yardage.
him 9 there on the first down completion.
Dude, I
The
wanted to
goal
throw
for any
to.
offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available
Now the dude's not
and
playing.
put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step
The
up
dude I
and
wanted to
fill
throw
it.
Did it
to.
well there. Perfectly
This
executed
isn't the play he
crossing route.
plays in.
Now,
Oh,
meanwhile, here's a
Cook,
second
come
down
on.
throw that's
He
knocked
nipped it. You
away
could have caught it.
and incomplete. He was looking for Adam Thielen there, and it's 3rd and short.
Okay, now my guy's
Tried
playing.
to
The
throw
guy I'm
on
gonna throw
second
to.
down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1. To throw is
Don't
Cousins.
dip in the end zone. Diggs intercepted.
Snags it for the pick, and a big turnover there as his
That
guys
was
will
a
get the football
throw I
back.
shouldn't have done.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive or no?
Come
You just
on,
throw
boys,
it
get
out
him.
the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action. Looking here for Smith downfield. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers.
Dad
as
keeps saying, I'm surprised you didn't quit yet.
To throw on 2nd and 10. Jones, nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
This is going to be intercepted or not caught.
Throwing on 3rd and long. And that is incomplete.
That was
Coverage
a
there by the
pick
safety,
6.
Harrison Smith.
Not
All
only was the call
day.
spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? Zone was
4th and
absolutely
18,
locked
you're
up
going
tight.
for it.
He was
Oh
trying
my.
to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Harrison Smith. And the return will be stopped at the 34-yard line.
Dad said you better bench Jones.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down.
I threw, I think, 2 interceptions.
From the 34, they'll come to the line on second and 10. Throwing, Cousins out to his left.
Run, boy, run, boy, run. No.
And this is going to get
And he popped it out.
So they will gain a bit of yardage on the play, actually, and they'll hold on to the football as well.
Cousins is not a good running back. Now, Lamar Jackson, he shouldn't be a QB. He should be a running back.
A 10th carry in the game for Cook.
Whoa,
well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. And he's just short. He got 6 of the 7 he needed, so that leaves a decision here on 4th and a yard. Running for it, here's Cook. And
never mind.
Stop him on 4th and 1 as they'll wind up going backwards. Dalvin Cook turned away on 4th down. And the Giants are going to get the football back.
What kind of stupid play is this?
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Everson Griffin able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. They come up on 2nd and long, and the pass protection just has not been there this afternoon. And he's taken down.
Sacked again.
7. After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. The Vikings have to like their position. They've got the lead. They get this football as well as we are back and underway for the second half. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
That's a pretty good kick. I shouldn't have returned it, but...
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects. Tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ball game.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
He's wide open.
Show him one.
And he's going to be intercepted.
He's out. He's out. He is out.
Picked off at the 35.
He's out.
First possession of the 3rd quarter and interception.
He is out.
So maybe a
There's no way he's
setter.
out.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent
I hope I
running
can
out
challenge
the wrong
that.
door
I can't
and
even
running into your pool
this game.
instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that.
Has that happened to you before?
No,
oh, you were lucky you got that away.
Teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
Now a nice play defensively on 1st down as this is knocked away and incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35. Jones throwing again. The tight end Rhett Ellison with it. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 17 yards and a giant 1st down.
As far as tight ends go, this guy's not a speed burner. He's much more of an inline blocking type of a tight end. But how about this last play? Made a nice catch and picked up the 1st down.
That's what impresses me about it. Pressure, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back right around the 44. Daniil Hunter in there to get him again. That is sack number 6. One off the NFL record of 7. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Jones now from the gun. He'll throw. That's complete. He's got Barkley out of the backfield. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Another good completion on the drive as the Giants have a 1st down. On 1st down, Jones. And now here is another interception. Mackenzie Alexander with a pick. And he will take it across midfield.
Number 88 did stop him.
They brought the house that time on the young rookie, maybe a little rattled through the pick.
And you have to be prepared for a lot of pressure as a rookie quarterback because most defensive coordinators are going to test you that way. So when you see that, the ball's got to get out of your hands quickly, and that means your receivers have to understand they have to break off their routes quickly as well.
Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. On the ground, it's Cook. And he's going to get this pretty close to the first down marker at the Giants' 37.
That's a really good job right there. Just kept stringing that play out, pushing further and further towards the sideline. Really good fundamentals by that defense.
He was trying to put his foot in the ground and turn upfield. He just couldn't.
No, they really had a picket fence in front of him. No room to find to get upfield.
They run it again with Cook. And Cook was fighting for it, but I don't think he got there. He needed 2, he got 1, and that's going to leave him with 4th down at a yard.
Absolutely love the effort there. The ability to flow from his inside spot and stop that one at the line of scrimmage. Nice linebacker play.
Dan Bailey for the Viking field goal. A 53-yard attempt.
That's making it. Never mind.
And that is no good. And this score will stay right where it is.
Well, this winds up an empty possession. Everything looked okay. He just never got the ball on target. And knowing him, he'll be disappointed with that effort.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the inning, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, the good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
So 2nd down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43. There's a ball thrown right side and complete.
Boy, oh boy. I thought he was going all the way.
Territory. Well, he ran free there after the catch as that winds up going for 38. Obviously, they're not where they want to be right now on the scoreboard. Big plays like that, though, that'll trend them in the right direction.
Yeah, a few more like that, they'll be right back in the game. And if they can continue to do that, maybe they'll inspire their defense as well.
You ain't in, no way. You ain't going in. Going to be intercepted, fumbled, or...
Another big hitter there. This one good for 18. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal.
Let him know, let him know. No. Off. Check 31.
And Barkley will try to punch it in. And no signal yet. I don't think he got in. He didn't. They'll mark him at the 1. No gain on the play, and it's going to be 2nd and goal.
At the 1-yard line.
Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal.
We got to get the ball, D. Get the ball right here. Let's go. Shit.
Another try for Barkley. And he is unable to get in. They stop it.
3rd down. No.
They're held again, and do we have a goal line stand brewing? It's 3rd and goal. Can this Vikings D hold up one more time? 3rd and goal. Throwing Jones. And he finds
GG. That was all yours. Our defense wasn't good
a
enough to
1-yard
stop me.
touchdown pass as they have now chopped this lead down to 3. Solid response that time by a young quarterback. Last drive interception, this drive the touchdown pass.
I like how you described it, solid, because you don't get extra kudos for bouncing back if you're going to be a big-time quarterback. You're supposed to do that. But at the same time, when you're a rookie, that's not guaranteed, is it? Sometimes they hang their heads and they go in the tank a little bit. Not in this case. Bounce back, took his team downfield, and threw a touchdown pass.
And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Last time out, they had that long 50-plus yard field goal that they missed.
And I'm sure on their sideline they're thinking to themselves, okay, do we still want to try one if we're in that position again? And I would dare say that the answer would be yes. They're going to have a lot of confidence in their kicker. But just to be on the safe side, I'm sure they told their offensive guys, can we get a little bit closer this time?
Closer.
Yeah, you know, I'd rather get in the end zone first and foremost. But if all else fails, less of a field goal attempt for him.
They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for third down. So from second and long, now we go to third and very manageable.
Yeah, they love that phrase, don't they? Because as an offensive coordinator, you can keep people a little bit off balance and guessing because you don't have to throw it. You can come back with a strong run game if you want to. And if you're in four-down territory, that really opens things up for you.
Now a shot taken on third down, but it's going to wind up incomplete. Here's Britton Colquitt now as he'll punt it away for the second time. And the kick's away as he angles this one for the sideline. And this one will not be returnable as it sails out of bounds.
Nah, I don't feel like going for a fake there.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive.
Okay, just like that.
On first and 10, Jones. And that's going to be incomplete.
Yo, and by the way, all y'all that watch me play Madden, I'm sorry if it's echoing because my brother just got done watching me. It might be echoing.
Everything seemingly has been contested.
And that's another nice job there to force an incompletion. They've been very cohesive, knowing each other's moves all game long, and they've been on the spot just about every time.
And they've held them in check on the scoreboard.
I think it all came to...
Pop up, I have to go to the bathroom quick. Y'all, I'll be back.
Together there, in-breaking route, drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. It's just...
Alright, I'm back.
First, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter.
You use the timeout?
Here we go. 10 logo.
Oh.
Back to throw. Jones. And this will be incomplete.
That was a
Physical
touchdown.
play on the football there, and it's second down.
Trying to get that one to his tight end, and they've been trying to get the ball to him, but as of yet, unable to successfully complete one. But you know there's usually a nice comfort zone in throwing to the tight end. Great sight lines, usually right in the middle of the field.
Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
It's always tough for the guys throwing the football when they think they've got a completion and the ball's almost there, and then someone sneaks a hand or two in and bats it away.
Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
And the blitz does come. There was the pressure you were talking about, forcing incompletion.
It's a fake if you're going to punt
end
it.
in a sack, does it? Sometimes you can make a good play by forcing the incompletion with the pressure.
The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th. They'll try and throw for it here. It's caught. Shepard.
Oh, you're lucky. There was no way. I hit him hard enough to make that ball
Not opted to
come loose.
4th down conversions result in 23 yards, but that's the case here. First down.
First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
This quarterback now over 300 yards now for the game, and time to improve on that as he's got a first and 10.
He probably wouldn't have caught it.
Looking to throw. Jones. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
The beauty of being able to play a zone defense when you can sit back and see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands, guess what? Creates a lot of confusion, kind of a muddle in the middle of the field where you go make a play on the football.
He's going to let this one go deep. Oh, he almost had it for the pick.
You were burnt chickens if I would have intercepted
the interception in the end zone. Instead, third down. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. And now the third down throw incomplete as well.
That's a good job there creating the contact to force the incompletion.
He caught that.
And now since it's 4th down, that should set up a field goal situation.
And a nice sigh of relief defensively to be able to hold them to 3. And that is not going to get there. Oh, he missed it short. It's no good.
You don't know how to kick field
right
goals?
Where it is. Down here in the 3rd quarter, obviously that's one they could have used.
It's how you kick
one of my
extra
favorite
point.
special teams coaches in the NFL told me what separates the kickers in the NFL versus the ones who are not is not the misses.
That was a
It's
fake
the second
smash.
miss in a row. Best kickers in the league, they don't miss 2 in a row. He's got to get his head back together in case he gets another shot. Came out in a power set, but that only served to put more men in the box. And guess what? If you're going to do that, you've got to win up front, right? Your offensive guys have got to beat the defenders. They lost all leverage on that play.
No way, he caught that.
Down, but it'll wind up incomplete.
No way,
Those
dude, he
passes
caught
out that far wide always make you hold your breath a little bit. Felt like it was in the air for a while.
What it does is allows a defender to gain some ground, come from a long distance, and have a chance to affect the pass.
And this time he's going backwards. So after the no gain on the last attempt, here they get him behind the line. On is the punt team now as this one's sent away. Taking it about the 16. Well, he wasn't too far from breaking that. Officially, give him 15. And it'll be Giant football first and 10.
You have the chance to get a field goal and make
The
a tie.
Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And they had compiled a pretty long drive last time. Unfortunately, though, it ended with no points after the missed field goal.
And that can hurt the psyche of a team because as they drove downfield, you know you're never supposed to count points in your mind until they go up on the board. But let's face it, we've been there. We've seen teams before. They were counting on those points. They didn't get them. Can they come back now, start over again, and grind it out?
They go play action here on first down. And that'll wind up incomplete. Try to give his man room to run under it, but it's second down. So they'll come up after the incompletion for second down. Here's Jones, operating from the gun. Finds his tight end, Ingram.
Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
Oh, there must be
now Jones to throw on third down. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
I think normally we would talk about this more with basketball players and football players, but let's adopt it in this case. He's a stat sheet stuffer.
Had the interception earlier, now a sack. What, he just needs a touchdown for the trifecta.
That's about all he needs, and he's going to go for it.
Almost faked the whole team out.
And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Another tote for the workhorse this afternoon. It's Cook. A good run there on first down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2.
It's fine, because this one was only going to be intercepted. 8 yards the gain on
that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple. Off the play fake. Cousins. I was going to let this go for the end zone.
That's a touchdown.
And that's going to be incomplete.
That's a touchdown.
Good effort there, trying to take a shot.
There's nothing to challenge.
But it's third down.
2 yards. Come on, 2 freaking
Just a
yards.
20% success rate at 2
Just
of
void
10.
it.
This time they
Better
face a
than 2
3rd and 2. Cousins.
Thank you, buddy.
And he's got Kyle Rudolph. And he's got the first as
I
they
gotta
bring him
search it,
down
but
at
when
the
I need, like,
28-yard line.
4 or 5 yards
Cousins
or
to his
less.
tight end Rudolph for a Viking first down.
That's
So
so
signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. They run on first down as they get about 3. 2nd and 7 forthcoming. Big Leonard Williams there on the stop.
47 to Mark. 47. Check, 47. Let's get that home.
From the 24, Cousins. It's caught by Treadwell. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. Give him 14 on that one and a first down. Cousins now to throw
That's a
on first
horrible
down.
throw.
That's caught. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4.
Right, jump.
7 yards
Lost
to
him
pick
to
up on
jump.
the pitch and catch.
Now that's staying ahead of the chains. Really good pickup on first down, hitting the tight end there. Now it brings up a 2nd and manageable.
Just found a hole in that zone. If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up 2nd down. Back to the ground, Cook. And he will take this one into the end zone for a Viking touchdown. Taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Vikings are going to widen that advantage. Extra point up and good by Bailey. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. And up 2 scores late. No clue why you do this here, but they're going to go for the onside kick. And they've got it. They
Let's go. We got it. We got it.
Hang on now, though. There's a penalty flag.
We
down.
got it.
Well, they were a little too excited to get the football, touched it before
This
it went 10
game's
yards.
That's so difficult,
garbage.
isn't it? Because sometimes it can just take a bad hop
This
and
game is
veer into your lane or into your body.
garbage.
In this case, though, they touched it before 10.
And they're going to get him. He's taken down for a
Never mind,
sack.
we actually sacked him.
Back at the 47-yard line. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down. Now Jones looking for Shepard deep. And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. A big play there for the Giants. 45 yards. Hey, you're at the point in the game right now where you got to start taking some chances, and that chance paid off.
And it's a good idea to be that aggressive because, truthfully, the defense...
And he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown. Sterling Shepard, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon, as they are now just an extra point away from making this a 3-point game. And it's no good. That could be a critical miss here in a 1-score game in the 4th.
If you would have made that, then you only would have been a field goal behind
The
me.
Giants will use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts.
Why do you use a timeout?
That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this 4th quarter.
Oh, you're going to...
And this one travels out of bounds, so unsuccessful there on the onside kick try. Cousins and the Vikings with a 1st and 10, just shy of midfield at the 48. Cook following the penalty. And an alley to run. He's got the first down and more inside the 40. And he gets this one down to the 24. That one 28 yards on the ground.
He's still rumbling, isn't he? Still looking fresh in this one despite the heavy workload. But you and I both know, well-conditioned, and he did tell us that he thrives on being at his peak late in ball games.
Oh,
He's going to go
try to
down
throw it
here, a
away.
sack. They push him back to the 34. Dexter Lawrence, credit him with a sack as he buries him for a loss of 10. And the job becomes twice as difficult now after the sack. It's 2nd and 20. They take a shot downfield there, but it winds up falling incomplete.
They went with a dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass.
Oh, straight to digs.
That allowed them to disrupt the play.
Just kidding.
3rd down, Dalvin Cook.
Oh, great.
And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. Tough sledding. They lose a yard there on 3rd.
Yeah, that was a safety that came through and made the play, but there's no doubt
Come on, boy, go for it. Go
he
for it.
hits like a linebacker.
That's him.
We see
Nope.
a lot of that in today's NFL, don't we?
Hit the
And
ball.
that time we do indeed a big hit for a loss.
Yeah, dude.
So points so crucial in a tight game like this, but this kick off the goalpost, and that'll keep the score right where it is.
Yeah, it wouldn't have made this a two-score game, but any cushion this late definitely would have helped. Now they need to ask their defense for another stop, and that's going to require some work.
Looking for more there on first down, but this throw downfield
You need a lot now.
incomplete. The intended
You need
target
a touchdown, a
Saquon
2-point
Barkley,
conversion,
now
and
it's
then a
second
field goal.
down.
I'm pretty sure.
Jones to throw again. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off near the 29, and he's able to take this one back to the 36-yard line. Defensively that time, they were in zone coverage. As a rookie QB, what lesson can you learn there?
Well, understand this. You saw zone in college, and the defensive backs reacted, but they don't react like they do on this level.
And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted.
All the way back to the 16.
Off at the 17. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Jones and the Giants now with a 1st and 10 at their own 16. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. It's hauled in by Shepard. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. It's a giant first down on a gain of 16. From the 32 now. Here's 1st and 10. Back to throw. Jones. And this is Shepard on the catch. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays. Looking to throw. Jones. And nearly another interception. They've been around the ball all game. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Jones fakes the give to Barkley. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Everson Griffin. Who else? He's in there for his 4th sack of the afternoon. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. Back to throw. Jones. And Tate's got it. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings 35. From Viking territory now, they'll come up 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line. He'll let this go for the end zone.
Intercepted. Come on.
He had a chance to come down with that in the end zone, but it'll wind up just being incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35. Jones now. Going to throw again. Over the middle, and it's
How'd you not catch
incomplete.
that?
Coverage there by the safety, Harrison Smith.
I said, how'd you not catch
Brandon, at
that?
least there's one bright side to that incompletion.
What's that?
It wasn't an interception.
Wow. You're a nice guy. That was. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Xavier Rhodes with a pick. And he will return this one to the 30-yard line. So the Vikings in possession of the football as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they look to try and finish this one off. Now a run with Cook. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. It's a loss of 4 on the first down play. So the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete. This a very important drive, and that incompletion leads to a very important 3rd down here if they're going to try and get the football back.
Yeah, getting it back, absolutely crucial to their chances to try and win this game. I would expect a lot of pressure here. They can't afford to let them continue to get first downs.
Oh my gosh, what just happened?
Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect.
I know our vantage point might be a little bit better way up here, but that looked like an ill-advised throw to me. I didn't see anything open. And this play just didn't look right from the beginning.
It did not. I thought he might get outside and just chuck it away. Dangerous pass, incomplete. And he's not even going to come close to picking up the first. They stop him right at the line of scrimmage. So nursing a slim lead, and that is the opposite of protecting that slim lead.
All I can think here is that head coach, he knows more about what's going on with his team than we do. He must know something's up.
Intercepted.
He has trouble with his punter.
Wait,
right?
what? That
He's
just
worried about
like
his defense. There's an
confused
explanation in there that
me.
we're going to ask for after the game, because in this situation, I wouldn't have done that in normal circumstances, but maybe he thought my best opportunity is with my offense.
Yeah, interesting. Back in their own territory. Now we'll see what transpires. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. He'll look to throw. And that one got tipped. Kind of threw everything off.
Could have intercepted that and ended the game. I don't know what kind of throw that was. He got flicked at his wrist and put it back and lobbed it.
This is 3rd and long. Back to throw. And the throw there going to be incomplete. What a great sequence by this defense so far. They've given him nowhere to go with the football.
And they just have to make it stand up one more time, because it appears that they've got their number. Can they not have a slip up here and allow the touchdown?
And, oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by the Pro Bowler, Anthony Barr. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. That time defensively looked like they showed quite a bit of pressure, but backed off, and it proved fruitful. They get the pick.
He went through all of his rules about getting rid of the ball quickly because he read blitz. He saw all those people stacked at the line of scrimmage, and then they fooled him by dropping into coverage. Now he's ready to get rid of the ball fast, but guess what? Too many defenders out there, exactly as you described.
Come on,
an interception.
people.
So they'll come up after the incompletion for 2nd down. Now Cook.
Come on, wide receivers. You need the block.
And he'll get this one up to about his 14.
That's why we're about to lose.
The Giants going to burn their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game.
Need this first down, buddies.
5 in the secondary now for the Giants.
You get this first down, that's game.
Again, it's
Cook. First down, boys. First down.
And they stop him short of the first, as he can only get to the 20. It's a 6-yard gain, and it leaves them looking at a 4th down.
Frustrating for a defense, energizing for an offense. Finding a way to create that type of yardage in your running game, that'll make the guys carrying the ball very, very happy.
Fielded at about the 28. A good return there.
One final good play.
And there'll be time for maybe one final play before we hit
do what Stephon Diggs did to the Saints.
Offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They have time here, partner, for just one final heave.
And I have to look at from the defense's perspective here. We know what they're going to do on offense. The Hail Mary, try and get guys down there and throw it in the end zone, tip it around and catch it. You've got to have guys back there to defend that. But also, you can't allow the quarterback as much time as he wants to set up and throw it. Maybe you bring a little extra pressure to make sure he gets rid of it quicker.
A little bit of a cat and mouse game. We'll see if they bring that pressure. Well, going into the final play of this game, they knew that they needed some type of a miracle there at the very end, but they couldn't get it done. However, we were treated to really a spectacular affair.
Even though they didn't finish it off, you're exactly right. They took us down to the last play. We're still... You're wondering, could it happen? Possibly, even though we both knew it was a long shot.
Hope you had fun watching the video. See you later.